Okay, and we are live. We are
Hello. Hello, replay followers. I never think to say that when we're on our
Yes.
lives like this.
Yes. That's what I do. And then I get a response from Facebook. You may only use that once a day. Like, okay, Facebook.
You want us to be social and then you tell us to be antisocial.
Exactly. I mean, I don't get it. And
Don't
people
get
are
it
like, they're in
either.
Facebook jail because they commented too much. I'm like, wait, what?
That is so ridiculous, is it not?
Cuckoo
That is
crazy.
just,
I have to keep reminding myself it's a free platform.
yes,
So, you know, beggars
yes,
can't be choosers.
exactly. I get it.
It's a free platform that allows us to socialize and get our craft done. Hi, Jess. Hi, my friend Maricela. Hi, Squishy Angie. Hi, Heather. Hi, Heidi. Hi,
Whoppa!
Joan. Hi, Tina. I love the new name for your business. That's
I do too.
adorable.
That is so awesome that she changed it.
Yes, and I think it's easier to remember.
Yeah,
I never could remember before if it was Smith's Wood Treasures or Smith Woods Treasures. I always
yeah,
would get the
yeah.
S
I
in the
agree.
wrong place. So this is easy. My sweet treasures. Easy peasy.
Hey,
Hi,
Queen Bee.
Miriam. Hi, Tina.
And
Hi,
newbie.
Marie.
Oh, she's going to go
Getting
to the
ready for
tan
next
bed.
week. Yeah.
Hey, Debbie's got an excellent tan going on, girls.
Well, we live at the beach, so we partake a lot. My husband and I were at the pool for about 2.5 hours yesterday. He played golf in the morning, and then we went to the pool for a little bit and met
Nice.
some of the neighbors there, and we're chitty chatting.
Oh,
So
nice. I love that.
I just go
Hey,
when
Albert.
I go for like 2 hours, and I don't go up. If we go to the beach,
Yeah,
the pool is we hop on our buggy and we're at the pool in like two
yeah.
minutes. If we pack our car and go to the beach, we have to drive 10 minutes, find parking and all that. Then we'll go for all day. We'll go for all day. Hi,
I don't
Maureen.
blame
How
you.
are you?
Yeah, yeah.
How's everyone doing?
Doesn't
Well,
she,
Jan,
Howie?
what
Yeah.
are you making today, Jan?
Well, I am going to attempt a icy, slushy. When you go to, I guess it's shaved ice maybe or icy thing. I've got an order. The lady sent me the cups and everything, and I'm going to attempt it. We're going to attempt it. So, what are you making today?
I am. I went to Walmart the other day. And saw this cute cup. Maricela, look, I know Maricella's gonna love this. It was
That,
in the aisle at Walmart that has all of the like picnic stuff and
yeah,
the tumblers and stuff. I
I
don't know.
love that color.
It was only a couple of dollars, and I loved it
Love it.
because it looked Candyland to me because it's like iridescent.
Yeah, yeah, I love that.
So I want to Candyland fake bake it up, but I'm like, once I put all that clay on, if I put a beverage inside, it's going to be a little tricky to wash it. Like, I would be afraid to put it under the sink and be careful, and the water would splash on the clay. I could
Yeah,
seal it. But
yeah.
what I'm thinking is I'm going to get a skinny water bottle and put that inside the
Oh,
tumbler and then put the straw in and then do that. So the only
yeah,
thing that will ever be inside is like a container of
yeah, yeah. So it's
liquid.
almost like one of those Frost Buddy cups.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly. So I'm
yeah.
gonna decorate. I know Maricela, right? Isn't that cute, Walmart?
Because I've done some with spackle, but I always seal it with Mod Podge. But you could seal it with resin
Ooh. Ooh.
because you can put resin on clay and it seals it tight.
I would have to ship mine to you and you would have to do it for me. I mean, that scares me. I've never worked with resin and I'd be afraid after I decorate this whole thing, I would probably ruin it. So, yeah.
It's not. I love resin. I'm getting into more and more and more of resin. So
Are you?
yes, Hola,
Well,
chica.
maybe one of these days I'll try it. I was asking this morning and someone answered, I think Albert, because I see you sometimes, you
Uh-huh.
and Cece, just do the resin. Like this morning, you and her both poured it in the cakesicle in the uh gumdrops in the candy
Yeah,
corn, and then
yeah.
sometimes I see you have to put it under a lamp.
It just depends on what type of resin. The UV, you always either put it under a lamp or take it outside and set it in the sun.
And what's the difference in the products? I mean, other than one you have to put on a lamp
Yeah,
and one you don't.
UV is ultralight, ultraviolet light sensitive. So, like when I get UV resin, it comes in black containers because you never want the light to hit it
Gotcha.
because it will harden tight. But the regular resin, it just sets up anywhere, and you don't have to put it under a lamp or anything.
Gotcha. See,
So, but
that's
yeah,
probably what I would want to start off with because that
yeah.
sounds
And
a little bit.
UV's fun to make like earrings and necklaces and little charms. Like Cece could also use it. Now she was using rhinestone adhesive today,
I
but
saw that.
yeah, and then she put it under a lamp and I didn't realize. So I learned something today too, that I
Huh.
could do that. Um, but yeah, like little project, or if you're wanting to attach something, like if you have a little cabochon and you would like to attach it to, like she did today, to the popsicles, you could use UV resin, pop that underneath the UV lamp, whatever cabochon or whatever you put on there, and it automatically cures it and it's not going to come off.
Gotcha.
So it's a lot of fun. I mean, it's a
Yeah,
lot of
maybe
fun.
one of these days I'll get brave. Okay, friends, I'm trying something new to me. So this is a brand new drip cutter I got from our friend Michelle Crafty Man. Brand new. Haven't used it. So right before I went live, I oiled it up and I cut my drip into my clay and it stuck horribly. So I had to take it to the kitchen sink, wash it off. Can you guys see me okay?
I
Um,
made an executive decision. I just tore that out. I'll be
Not
right back.
working.
I
So
gotta
I
go
see,
get.
Jean and I were talking about this. I see a lot of people, including Juliana from Quiet Corner Crafting.
Mhm.
She just swears by the uh, soapy water. So I have my little container of soapy water, and I guess I've never really paid attention because I've never used it. I just always use oil. Are you supposed to let it drip off because it is soaking wet now? You don't want it to be so
I
wet.
think she kind of. Well, I don't know that she does. Does she tap it? I watched
Tapped
her
it.
a video the other day, but I can't remember if she tapped it or just went straight to it.
I tapped the top off on paper towel, and now
Yeah,
you could see it's wet and it's soapy. I mean, we're just gonna do it, guys. And if it doesn't work,
I mean it's
I
just
will.
clay and it'll come off. It'll.
Right, I will
Yeah.
ball that up, and I will go ahead and this happens to her. She's like it's gooey on the inside, because everything's wet. So, uh, before I lift it, I'm gonna try to get those gooey spots out.
All right. I disappeared for a minute, but I'll be right back. I gotta
Okay,
find my. I gotta find my
so
phone sheet or
I'm
my.
experimenting, guys, and kind of you
Hey,
can do if it works, then you can do it. If it doesn't work, you could say, ah, that was a fail. But I see a lot of people doing it, and it seems like it's easier than the oil. So we're gonna see in a minute. I just wanted to pull the gooey, the little drippy parts out as much as I could before I lift this, because once you lift it, all the little in between drip parts are going to stick to the good parts and you're going to have a mess. You're going to have a mess. Shake it a bit. Okay, that's what I did, Angie. And then the top part, not the cutter part, I blotted on a piece of paper towel so it just wouldn't be so wet. So Angie, you use the soapy water and you tend to get good results. Squishy needs to know. Squishy needs to know this stuff. Squishy is still learning. Oh, Marcella, yeah, did you hear her? Okay. So I got all that out. And here we go, guys. Here we go. I'm gonna take my ball tool. I'm gonna put a little oil on the end of my ball tool so it doesn't stick, because my drip is looking pretty good, guys. My drip is looking pretty good. So
are you drippy?
barring all unforeseen, oh gosh, guys, it feels like, see, this is what it did.
Is it
When I
not coming
used the
out?
oil, it's like stuck in there that I'm ruining it. Look.
Yeah, because I've always used with her cutters. I've always just used the oil.
All
I've not
right.
had any problem.
Yeah, this is what it did the first time when I oiled it. And then I was like, oh, I probably didn't oil it enough. It stuck in there so bad, guys. This is how it came out. Yep. All right, so I'm putting the soapy water off to the side. We're not going to do that. I'll give it another try with the oil. And sometimes too, guys, you truly just have to season brand new cutters. Sometimes if they're fussy, you have to oil them, use them, let it stick a little, oil it again, use it, let it stick a little. Sometimes they just, the more you use them and
Hey,
oil them,
Shannon.
they get broken in and conditioned. So,
Albert said,
but
don't forget to get your bingo numbers in tonight. Mine's in.
yeah, bingo is tonight, guys. Who's playing? Who's playing? If we get more than 10 people playing, we'll play 2 games. And remember, everyone, you have to like, follow, and share the page. Sharing the page is the way we're going to grow our bingo. Lot of oil. Yep. 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 I've done that before too, Marie. Spray it with the Pam. Yep. I've done that before, and I always have good results with that. But like I said, I see so many people go into the soapy water. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, soapy water, and they'll be a lot less expensive than oil. So I'm going to go back to
Oh,
the oil. We'll give it one more try. And if not, hi, Michelle. I'm using your cutter, your drip cutter, brand new. First time I'm using it. I oiled it and it stuck. And then I used soapy water and it came out better, but it still stuck. So now I'm cleaned it all off and I'm oiling it again. And I'm going to oil the heck out of it.
she's going to oil it within an inch of its life.
Exactly. Exactly.
All right. I decided after I put that half of the ball in that I didn't like it because it's going to use more product than what I want. So I'm making a platform instead. And I'm going to glue the platform, then put the ball on, then make the snow cone or the snow because it's going to be in a cup. All the kids around here love it's called Snow Biz. They love to go get their snow. They're not, are they snow cones? Is that what you call them?
Are
They're
they
just in a
different
cup.
flavors?
Yeah.
We have here, it's called Pelican Ice, and
Oh,
they have like 50 different flavors, and it's
oh, nice.
shaved ice,
Yeah.
and then they put the flavors in it.
Well, I'm thinking, okay, this one's going to be pink. Like maybe it wouldn't be a strawberry. What flavor would be pink? Pink lemonade, pina colada. Is it pink?
Pink. Yeah, pink lemonade.
Strawberry wouldn't. Watermelon probably wouldn't be either, would it? Would they both be red?
If it's a deeper pink, not
Hmm.
a baby pink.
Yeah,
Baby pink, of course, cotton candy.
cotton candy. Okay, this is cotton candy. Thank you. But now I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to glue that. Well, actually, I don't even have to glue it. A lot of the times I would take and glue the base in, but it's going to have resin. Now, maybe I will, because I do have a little bit of gap and I don't want the resin to go down in there, but it probably won't because I'm going to mix the resin with something. But I'm going to, just in case, glue around the edge, just in case. But this girl that ordered this, well, this is not her order. This is my test dummy. She has a snow cone business, and their logo is a frog. So not only am I making her a couple snow cones that she can set out
Oh, how cute.
on her counter, on
I
for the
love
truck. It's a
that.
food truck. She
How
wants
cute.
one of the cups to be held by a frog.
Oh, how
So
cute.
yeah, I've got to make her a frog. And I think my order from you
Adorable.
just came.
That's so cute. Okay,
Time is it?
guys, take 3. Like I said, I just wanted to, I always use oil with my cutters, and I don't usually have problems.
I'm going to go
But
check
if they're
the
a new
nail.
cutter, sometimes you really have to season them, meaning try to
I'll be
cut
right
it, take
back.
it out, re-oil it, try to cut it
Yes.
again. So
Entertain the folks while I'm gone. I'll be right back.
I will try.
You can do a
I
little
will
song and
try.
dance.
Yeah, Michelle. Yeah, I'm a water baby. I love the sun and the ocean and the pool and all of the things. My husband and I went to the pool yesterday for a couple of hours when he got home from golf. All right, I'm gonna do the same thing again, guys, and the little bit that's stuck in between the drips, I'm gonna pull out before I lift it because it just helps you get a cleaner edge. Trying to get that out after you lift your cutter, you guys know it could just be a mess. And if this sticks really bad again, I want to move on to my project, so I most likely will experiment again with this later. But like I said, it's brand new. I haven't used it, so it's not seasoned. I don't even clean my cutters. I just stick them back in the bags that I store them in with any oil residue. So the more I use mine, the more oily they are and the better they work. The better they work. And I saw, Desiree, I'm looking down, but I saw your comment. You said you have to use more soap than you would think. I did 2 squirts of Dawn in my little bit of water.
I'm back.
And I thought that was plenty enough.
I got
We're
Happy
still
Meal.
talking about soapy water versus oil, Jan.
Did you get it to work?
I just pulled out all of the, the drippy parts, and now I'm gonna lift it. So here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I mean, it looks like a nice clean cut to me. I'm gonna get my biggest ball tool.
I got Happy Meal today. Oh, oh, so
From
pretty. I got these from Marie at Great Creations Faux Cupcakes. I see a lot of gingerbread, chocolate, Christmas with these rhinestones. Yeah, I'm
so
excited.
cute.
I got something from somebody else too. Let's see, who could it be from?
Who could it be from?
Oh my goodness. Look at, oh girls, look at this. These are from Debbie at Paper Sweeties.
Oh,
Look,
that's Candy Shop. I'm
yes.
using that today, actually. I love that.
Look, I got 5 of them. I'm excited. I can see
Yay.
some cuties coming through that.
Yay.
And I got, oh, this is so pretty. Is this the pink? It tells on the back, duh. Strawberry lemonade.
Pink lemonade you got?
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
Nice. And there's some bling rope in here. Oh, how sweet.
That is
Oh,
because you helped me name the funfetti glitter rope, remember?
yes, I did. I forgot.
And
Look
I
at
said
that.
the next time you order, I'm going to send you one
I love it. It's
complimentary.
beautiful. It's beautiful. I love your glitter mixes too, girl.
Thank you.
I know Marie was asking me the other day, and I'm like, just order because it's awesome. And so she said, I
Yeah,
need
she
to
just
order.
ordered pineapple mojito on
Yes,
Friday to give them a
yes.
try.
I told her, I said, you need to get some. There's a
Yeah.
lot in that bag too. You don't realize it till you start
Yeah, because
using
you
it. And it's
dump it
like,
on and
oh,
shake it off, and it only uses a teeny weeny bit.
it just goes and goes and goes.
Yeah. See, Michelle just said the same thing that what I was saying. The more I use
Yeah,
cutters, like when they're brand new, the better they get because
yeah.
the oil gets in. She said so. 3D prints lay in layers. So once you use the oil gets in good, and it needs to be seasoned like a pan, like a cast iron pan. That's what I have found, Michelle. Because these I've had for like a year and a half, and they're good to go. But at first they weren't. So I'm just gonna keep I'm gonna keep seasoning that and oiling that. And I saw Carly using one of the, I think your bat, your cube bat recently. And
I did
same
a bat.
thing. The first time she went to cut it, she oiled it and it stuck. And then she cut it a second time on the
Mhm.
live, it got better. She cut it a third time, by the fourth
Yeah.
time, it just came right out. So
I
it's
got
the
one of her bats,
more,
but I didn't have that problem. It automatically, it came right out.
it could depend too on humidity. I
Yeah,
mean,
that's
I'm here
true.
at the beach. It is so stinking
Oh,
humid
girl.
right now. Even though I'm in the house, it's still, it's not dry air in the house
Yeah.
like in the winter time. So I would imagine that kind of affects things too. So
Okay. I was trying to decide because I'm going to use resin, but I think I'm going to paint what I'm going to do first, just in case it doesn't do the coverage like I want. I'm just going to do just a light paint on it, just for insurance purposes, just in case.
gotcha. See, look, because this is the similar drip mold that I've had for like a year and a half, and I've used a million times, and it comes right out. So I'm gonna keep playing with that brand new one and seasoning it, and I am 1000% sure that by next week it'll be good to go. It'll
Oh,
be
yeah.
good.
I think
Because I
sometimes
mean,
it, like you said, it's the humidity.
yeah,
Um, there could be several factors.
it could. Yeah. And I rolled this big enough. I can cut two. I think I need two to go around the cup. So let me cut two out. And then I could finally get onto like making something. Holy cow.
I
It's
know.
2:25 and I haven't done anything.
All I've done is run around. I'm tired.
Tired. I
I've
need
been
a
up
nap.
and down and to the front door and getting all this other stuff. And I'm tired.
Need a nap.
I'm telling you. Well, I didn't get but the whole weekend except for last night. Between Friday night and Saturday night, I had 7 hours of sleep total.
Holy cow.
Yeah. Yeah. We had an Amber Alert go off Saturday morning. Okay. I got up at 2:30, which is usually about what time I get up and go and get in my recliner because my hip hurts.
Oh,
So I'm in there and I'm just getting settled back down, about to go to sleep. And I hear, "Rrr, rrr." I'm like,
oh,
what? An Amber Alert, 3:30 in the morning.
that's so frustrating.
Yes. And of course, Tommy gets up and I'm like, why are you up? He said, because of that alert. It woke me up.
Oh.
So he gets up. I'm thinking I'm going to go back to sleep. No, he makes coffee, turns on the TV, he makes himself breakfast. I'm like, seriously, dude? So I'm trying to think, did I go back to sleep? Maybe for an hour. And then I was up. I'm like, forget it. I'm up.
Yeah.
Then Saturday night, I was up at 2:30 again. He gets I went back to sleep at 4:30 because I couldn't go back to sleep. He's up at 5:30 and stays up and makes coffee and in and out the door. And when you open the door, the alarm goes off. It
Yeah.
dings. So
Yeah.
in and out and in and out. I'm like, what are you doing? I'm just doing a little this, a little that. I said, you're probably waking the neighbors up. You woke me up and now I'm up. So I just came in here and started working because we had our church last Sunday was our last Sunday to have afternoon church. Next week it starts in at 11 o'clock every Sunday because it has been two since they opened the doors. And everybody wants a morning service, so they changed it.
Gotcha.
So yeah, I did my work and 10:30 I got in there and got dressed. I took a shower and we were out the door and at church by 11:30. And then we didn't stop.
Oof.
So yeah, it makes for a long day. And so last night I went to bed at 10:30 and I usually like to get up and watch Shelby at 5. I woke up at
Yeah.
7:30.
Oh,
Well, missed
yeah.
Shelby because she's only on from 5 to 7.
Yeah. I didn't sleep good last night. I was falling asleep on the couch and then I got up to go to bed and then I couldn't fall asleep. Tossed and
Yes.
turned and then I think I dozed and then I woke up again. I looked at the clock. It was 4 o'clock. I'm like, what in the world is going on? I'm so tired, but I couldn't sleep.
Oh my,
I
did you
don't
have a
know
lot
if
on your
these
mind?
two, maybe. I don't know if these two drips are going to be enough, y'all, to go around my cup, and that's
Oh
going to make me
no.
sad because I don't want to cut another drip. That's going to make me
All
so
right, I'm
sad.
putting my gloves on because I'm going to need it. All right, my daughter just said my mom's not answering her, but according to her chart, her surgery is over. So, and it could be
Okay,
mom's still kind of out of it. That's probably why she's not answering.
right.
My daughter is my mom's medical power of attorney, and so she has, um, she can get into her chart and everything. So,
Gotcha, gotcha. And you said that she works at the facility where your mom
yeah,
is
she
at.
works, and she's going back to work this week. She's been off 8 weeks
So
because of
that means her
no, sir,
foot
I
is
didn't.
doing better.
Yes, she's in a boot. Um,
Good.
bye, honey. Tommy was talking through me through the camera. She's in a boot. She started walking on it Saturday, just a little bit around the house. And then she went to a birthday party with her son and walked on it a little bit, but she's using a walker because he said, still don't, even though, you can walk on it, still take it easy. So, yeah, that's what she's been doing. And she can't drive still. So I guess her honey is going to have to take her to work and then pick her up. But he does deliveries and stuff for Walmart and makes pretty dang good money. You'd be surprised how much they make delivering food and stuff. Um,
It's awesome.
yeah. So he can take her to work and then go pick her up. I said, well, that works out. All right. Let me see.
Yep.
I'm just going to mix an A and a B of my resin. And then I'm going to add some color to it. And then, but I'm thinking I may need more than what I think I need. Well,
Okay,
let's try
guys,
it.
2 drips was enough. I stretched it and made it work to
Oh,
join the
good.
seams.
Now, did you use tacky glue or something to adhere it?
Both. I put tacky glue on the back of the
Yeah,
foam drip, and then I added some super glue
good,
along the
good.
seam of the on top super glue along the tumbler. Oh
Yeah.
my god, my words.
That's
What
good
the heck?
insurance.
Oh my god. Yes, exactly. Yep. And now I'm using my ball tool with a little oil to marry the two seams together. Of course, y'all know I will be adding sprinkles and glitter to this, so I'm not super worried about how the seam looks, but
Yeah,
as it dries, you guys know that it'll shrink, and I don't want it to pull away. I don't want a
that's
separation.
the only thing with those seams. They're hard to cover up.
Yeah, so I always just hit them with lots of sprinkles and glitter.
Yeah, yeah.
Have
Right.
our comments stopped? We haven't had a comment in like 10 minutes. Oh,
Oh, there's one.
Joan just
Joan,
commented.
tell Joan about bingo.
Yeah, Joan, it's pinned to the top of my business page. So go find the bingo post that's in the featured section pinned to the top of my page, and you'll get all the details. Basically, you have to like, follow, and share my business page and leave your 5 bingo numbers in a comment on that current bingo post by 6:55 p.m. Eastern today to be eligible to play for a prize.
Hey, Melissa.
Everyone can play, but only those that do those 2 things are eligible for the prize. All right, so now I'm screwing the top on, and then I'm going to wiggle my pink drip around as needed. If there's any little gaps, I want it to go right up to where that top screws on, but I didn't want it to cover the threads. So while it's still
Yeah.
wet, I'm wiggling it around, moving it up with my finger as needed, because I didn't want a gap, but I didn't want to put it up too far where I would have difficulties threading the lid on.
All right. So I did part A and B. Now I got to mix it. So if y'all have an Alexa, be prepared because he's getting ready to set a timer. Alexa,
It's
set
so
a
funny
timer
that yours
for
is a
2 minutes.
guy. It's so funny that yours is a guy.
I know I like him. Now I could do voices if I wanted to pay for it, like Morgan Freeman or Matthew McConaughey. And there's some girls' voices, but I don't want a girl's voice. I want a boy's voice.
That's so funny. That's
Uh,
okay, guys. So this is finally looking good.
that is
It's
cute.
finally got it. So pretty. I mean, you could just stop there, but
No,
do you know me?
we can't stop there. Can't
No.
stop, won't stop.
Right. And you guys, I'm not going to sprinkle or glitter now. I'm just going to assemble now, and I'm going to let it dry a little bit. And then I'll go back. So, you guys know I always try to finish my project within my allotted time. This will not be 100% finished today.
And I hardly ever finish it in the allotted time when we're on. I just noticed one of my blackout shades has fallen. Tommy's going to have to fix it when he gets home. It keeps my room cool. It keeps our house cool on this end of the house to have those blackout shades. They just
Nice.
Velcro to my windows.
Oh, Melissa, George Clooney's voice. Yes,
Ooh,
please.
they probably do, Melissa.
Okay,
But you
so
have
I
to
made
pay for them, and
a
I don't
whole
want to
bunch of
pay because,
little treats ahead of time, y'all. So there's a
oh,
little ice cream cone. It's a silicone mold. I think I
yeah,
got from Amazon. And the tricky thing was I didn't want these things so thick. Like this particular silicone mold is super thick. It's for
yeah.
like to make popsicles. So I only put half the amount of clay in the mold
Hmm.
because I was afraid if I filled it all the way up, I was going to try to cut the back with scissors, and I
No,
was afraid it would distort my
it would.
image. So I
Yeah, it
only
would.
filled it up
Alexa, cancel.
halfway. It doesn't matter how it looks on the back because that's going to be onto our cup. But it came out pretty good. So, and
All
I'm
right,
just
I'm
going to
just
start
taking some of
adding.
that paint and putting it in my container because I'm making it pink. And then I'm going to put everything back in this bowl to mix. So I'm going to make sure I get every ounce of what I'm putting in here.
Nice.
Everything.
Nice. Okay, so I am again going to use 2 glues, guys, because you know I always do, for just a little extra insurance. So we're going to do some tacky glue, and then around the edges we'll do super glue. The super glue will be the quick hold for this, and the Tacky glue will be the long-lasting hold.
Looks like I might have company for tomorrow. My daughter just sent a message and said, "What are you doing tomorrow?" Which I have a live at 12:30. Their power's going off for 5 hours for a scheduled outage.
Huh.
So looks like she'll be coming to my house, but that's all right. If my grandson comes, he can come help me.
Oh, how sweet.
He
How old is he,
loves.
Jan? How old is your
He's
grandson?
8. He's 8.
Oh,
And
how
he loves to play
sweet.
in clay. He has his own clay.
Oh, I love that so
Yes.
much.
And he's done lives with me before, so it
Has
wouldn't be his
he?
first time. Yep.
That's so
All right. This
adorable.
is what I'm going to use for my icy snow shaved ice, whatever. It's just Epsom salt.
I made snow cones a couple of weeks ago, and
Yeah,
that's what I used. It was so easy, and they came out so realistic
but you
looking.
didn't use resin, did you?
No, ma'am.
Uh-huh.
No,
That's
ma'am.
where the difference will be. So we'll see how it does. I've seen people do it with resin before. It's been several years ago, and I couldn't find the tutorial. So I thought I'm just gonna go for it and do it myself.
Okay, guys, are you ready? Say it with me. Hold it, hold it, hold
Hold
it,
it, hold
hold it,
it. Well, I said
hold
my
it.
hold please earlier. I need a t-shirt that says hold please.
Hold,
You need
please.
something that says hold it, hold it, hold it.
Yeah, Carissa's making them. She made an apron and a bag and I think a t-shirt,
Oh
and
my
she's gonna bring them
goodness.
to fake bakers.
Oh my goodness. I'll be watching the virtual. I'll be on the virtual.
I love that.
Man,
My
this is thick.
question is, because I didn't go last year. My
Yeah.
question is, and maybe anyone who's on here that went last year, right, Angie? Hold it, hold it. Uh, are the tutorial videos, since they're recording everything for the virtuals, are
Yeah.
they going to be available for all of us to go back and rewatch?
Are you not in the group?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it'll be in there and it'll stay in there.
Oh, so they're going to stream in the Fake Bakers Gone Wild group for the
Yeah, because we're all in
virtuals?
there together.
Oh, okay. So, like, if I don't finish my project at the event and want to come home 4 days later and want to go back and work on it, but I'm like, oh, wait, how did she do that? I can go back and
Yeah.
watch it.
Yeah. All right.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
hoping this stays on the ball. Okay. I mixed it. There's my mixture with resin. So let's give this a college try. Now Joan said she did some. So and she's probably saying, "You're not doing that right."
Okay, there's the ice cream cone. Then I'm going to rotate colors. So next, let's put this cute lollipop. No, because it has orange on it. Let's
You
put
know
this
what I should have
gumdrop.
done? I've got a spoon. I need to grab a spoon and stick it down in here. It'll stay in with the resin.
Joan says you're
Okay.
doing it the same way she did.
Okay. As long as I'm doing it the same way. Now it is trying to come out of my cup. And the cups that the girls sent me are just styrofoam cups. And she also sent me rocks to put down in the bottom so that um, it'll stand up because styrofoam cups don't weigh anything. And if the wind blows, they're going to fall over. All right. I don't know if I need to do a second layer, but look at that. Looks just like a
Ooh.
snow cone. Now I got to get my spoon. And I've got enough to do another one. So I'm going to have to do another one real quick because this is all going to come out of here if I'm not careful.
All right, I'm cutting the excess off the back because normally I wouldn't, guys, but this needs to be flat because we're putting it 2D onto a cup. Normally I leave everything 3D. So I'm trying to trim the white little frosting close to the green gumball. And then we'll attach it.
I'm up again. At least I don't have far to go this time.
Joan says you don't need the spoon part. You can just put the stick in. I don't know what that means, but
Oh,
sounds like she knows what she's talking
like
about.
the wooden sticks, right? I think I'm going to put a spoon in this one though. But yeah, I think most of the time you get it with a wooden stick. Do you, or do you get it with a spoon? I haven't had one in so long. I don't remember.
Yes,
Ooh,
I
and
do
some
not
of
know.
them here locally make them with uh, like a dirty soda. They put cream in them.
I don't know. I have not been brave enough to try a resin. I need like
Resin's
an
fun.
in-person tutorial. I'm like Cece with StreamYard. I'm afraid.
Now I do have some wooden spoons. I've got silver spoons and I've got clear spoons. Now I got to see. Yeah, they have spoons. Most of the time it's yeah, I can break off the scoop part. Most of the time I think they give them with a clear spoon. Yeah, because it's not going to go down in there because I made a platform.
The construction guys at the house that's going up next to us, I think, are done for the day
Oh, good.
because they started at 7 o'clock this morning with they're doing all the masonry foundation stuff. So they're mixing concrete and they're cutting bricks and block.
I
That's so
put that part
pretty.
of that spoon in so it looks like it I almost got it too full. I'm glad I stopped
Hold it.
because it's trying to come out the side, but it's not going to go anywhere now because it's setting up. So I'm going to do another one real quick. You saw how long that took me. I just got to I left my thing on just in case. All right. Do I want to do, I think I'm going to put it just in one of these ice cream. I
Say
get
it
these
with
little
me,
cups,
friends. Hold it, hold it, hold it.
but I got to work quick because I don't want it to set up. Um,
And
I
then
got to cut the
I
thing.
pulled a ton of little things. So after I get the big elements on, I'll go back in and fill in all the in between spots with all these little tiny candy things. It's going to be super fun. Super fun. All right, so we got our ice cream cone and our gumdrop with frosting. Let's see what we're going to add next. I might not have enough big things to go. Maybe I do. Let's do the lollipop next.
I just got to
This
cut a ball in
is
half.
I jury rigged a cutter that I got from Catherine from down a Flagstone Path. Her cutter was all one piece, the lollipop, the bow, and the stick. I didn't
Oh,
want to do clay for the stick, so I did one of the cake pop sticks from Hobby Lobby instead.
good
Okay,
idea.
we're gonna add that. Oh, and it's perfect because look, this is the part of the drip that kind of goes way up, and this
Yeah.
lollipop is gonna fit perfect right
Oh,
in that little spot.
now you
Perfect.
taking this with you?
Yes. Yeah. This is as long as my plan works out. I'm gonna go to the grocery store tomorrow and find a beverage container, water or something that will fit in here. The
Yeah.
water bottles that we had in our house, I've tried and they were too fat and too tall. So I have to find one of those skinny ones, the
Yeah.
skinny water bottles. I think
You'll have
I'll
to
be
take that with you to make sure.
uh I probably won't take this, but I'll be at Walmart, so I could run
Oh,
down to
yeah.
that aisle and um get one of these tumblers, and then run back over to the aisle that has the water bottles or whatever
I
will
think you
fit,
should.
whatever kind of container will fit. I mean, it could be a juice container, a coffee container, whatever. I just need the container because this is not going to be dishwasher safe.
Nope. No, it's not.
And if not, you guys, if it doesn't work out, this is going to be the cutest little tool caddy on my desk ever. So if it doesn't work out to be a beverage holder, it'll just be a tool caddy on my desk. No worries. No
No
worries whatsoever.
problemo.
Yep. All right. Tacky glue. And then some super glue. Two
Well, I got one
glues.
of my things done, so I did get one. I actually got something finished.
Yay.
Finally.
Well, we have about 15 minutes left, so I'm semi-confident that I will get all these big pieces at least onto my tumbler. And then it's just going to be letting things dry and then going back, filling in the little stuff, adding sprinkles, adding sweet glitter, adding all the things.
All the things. Now,
All the
today
things.
is our last day of me
Oh,
being Debbie's
Gian,
co-host.
I'm so sad. Oh.
We've had a good month.
We've had an amazing month. It's been so nice to get to know you better.
Yes, you
It's
too.
been so fun to craft together. We will have to continue
Mhm.
to make arrangements to do it in the future because
Well, anytime you need a fill in,
I've
if you're,
enjoyed learning from you
oh,
and crafting with you.
yes, and spending time. It's
Yeah.
been fun.
And Jan
Anytime
and
you
I,
need a
y'all
co-host,
don't
let me know.
know. When we end the live
Mhm.
portion, Jan and I stay in the studio and we'll sit back there for like another 45 minutes just
Yeah,
talking
just
to
talking,
each other.
getting to know each other better, getting that
Just,
one-on-one time.
yeah, chitty chatting and all the
Yes,
things.
it's fun.
It's so
And I'm
fun.
pushing this one down in a little bit farther than I did the other one, just to make sure.
Hold it, hold it, hold it. Say it with me, friends. This is hard because the tumbler is rounded. Normally, when you're putting things on, it's onto a flat surface. Normally,
Yeah.
not always. Cake is rounded, but this is really rounded. This is really rounded.
Well, anytime your guest can't and you need to fill in, just let me know.
Oh, thank you
Because
so much.
my regular time is going to be 10 every Monday, but I can
Gotcha.
always fill in.
Nice.
Mondays are easy for me because Tommy works all day. So
Look how cute that is.
that is so cute.
So
I love the
cute, right?
colors. I'm just loving the colors.
Very Candyland. Very
It's too
Candyland.
bad that Dawn's not going to be there this year.
Oh, I know. I love her.
With the
Love
pink
her.
and the green, I think of both of you. So y'all would have been like twinsies.
This is another cutter from Ma'am, Crafty Ma'am,
Oh,
that y'all have seen me use before. I used it on some of my patriotic, uh, one of my patriotic projects I did for Friday Fabulous Fakers. Um,
I think I'm going to add a little bit more of this Epsom salt to this because to me it doesn't seem, it seems like it's watery. So I'm going to add some more. I want it more, I want it thicker than a Snicker.
thicker than a Snicker.
You know, there's some peanut butter that's called that. I can't remember
Really?
which brand it is. It's one of those gourmet peanut butters, but the
Uh-huh.
name is thicker than a Snicker.
That's so funny. I love peanut butter.
Oh, girl. I'm a Nerdy Nuts affiliate ambassador. And
Yeah.
if you ever wanted to try Nerdy Nuts, which is a gourmet peanut butter out of South Dakota, let me know. I'll give you you
Ooh.
get 10% off. The
So
best peanut butter.
it's peanut butter then.
Yeah,
It's
they make it, well,
gourmet.
they have almond butter, cashew butter, peanut butter, and they
Ooh.
make it in small batches. So every week there's different flavors.
Oh
And
wow.
my
I love
favorite
that.
recently is, everybody's going crazy for the Dubai chocolate. It's Dubai chocolate peanut with in the peanut butter, and then they have a strawberry and a raspberry one. I'm like,
Ooh.
I don't put it on anything. I sit with a spoon.
Hold it.
Yeah.
I'm
I
whispering.
sit with a spoon and eat the peanut butter. A
Yum.
lot of
See, I
people
would
know
do
because
that.
I even have a jar sitting here.
I would do that. I love peanut
This one,
butter.
this one's caramel turtle sundae. I need to finish it.
Oh,
They do have dates on them, so you kind of want to eat them before. Oh my! This one has caramel and chocolate. See where I've been eating?
send me your
Sometimes I just,
send me your affiliate. I know
I
your hands
will,
are full now, but
I
send me your
will.
affiliate link. I want to try it. Definitely.
Sometimes you just need a little pick me up. So I will grab a spoon, my finger, because I don't share my peanut butter. Tommy doesn't
Yeah.
get my peanut butter. It's
You
all mine.
guys, look at how cute. There's the ice cream cone. There's our gumdrop. Of course, we're gonna embellish all of these with the sprinkles and the glitter and the stuff. And then there's all my big elements added. There, I gotta
All
hold
right,
this
this
up.
got really thick, and I didn't paint the ball this time. I wanted to test it to see if I have to paint it. I may not have to, but I'm testing it. This one I may have got too thick. It probably needed more um, resin in it. I just went crazy. And I got to try and play with it to get it to sit where I want it to sit. But it looks good, but I don't know that I like this one as much as I do the first one I made. And I'm making a mess. I'm getting it everywhere. So I have to tell myself less is more. Don't add more
Well, I that's
Epsom
not in
salt.
my vocabulary.
I know, mine either, but I have to refrain. But it's coming out pretty. It's got a pretty color.
How cute is that, guys? So I'll add a cherry on top of the, actually I have it here. The little cherry. Let's do that now because we have um 8 minutes still. And this little cherry will fit perfect on top of the gumdrop because there's a lot of space in there. So I love it when
I'm just
things
going to
work
take my
out.
fingers and I'm just, because I've made this so thick, I can just put it in with my fingers now. I
Nice.
it's not bad actually. I don't know which one I like better. I'll let y'all look here in a minute after I get this all on here because I'm just adding the rest to it.
Hold it,
Always
hold
wear
it, hold it.
gloves.
Always wear gloves when you work
Always
with
wear
resin.
gloves.
Yeah. Mhm.
Don't work with resin, even your UV resin. I still wear gloves. And Cece will tell you a lot of this stuff. You should have I've got a good fan over top of me, but she's bought one of those filters and
Mhm.
it filters out the resin out of the air. And it was crazy because one day she was showing us where she was spraying alcohol. And when a toxin is in the air, her filter will turn red. She sprayed that alcohol and it automatically turned red. I wouldn't have thought of alcohol as being a toxin.
Huh. 7 inches, Albert. Seven, the cup, and then the straw sticks up.
All right. I've
Chris.
made a mess. I'm dropping it on me. I can't. I got to get more gloves. I need investment in gloves and wipes. I need to buy stock in both.
Yeah.
I don't know which
Right.
one I like better. To me, the first one looks more realistic, the way it's setting. This one looks like it's too thick. It's way too thick.
I made a macaron cookie. I cut it in half because, again, everything has to be flat. I made this little candy in a mold. It's flat on the back to start adding our in between things, in between the larger candies.
And I'm not having to glue those spoons down in there or anything. The resin will hold it. So now I'm going to clean up my mess and then show y'all what I made. We got 6 minutes.
Nice.
I'm dropping resin. Good thing my dogs won't touch the resin. She don't mess with it.
She won't.
No,
She
I've
won't
only got
touch it.
one that will do that, and she don't like it. It smells, so she won't have anything to do with it.
Oh. Well, that's a good. That's a good thing.
Yeah, I definitely like the first one better. Just the look. I like the thickness of the second one, but the first one looks more like a snow cone. This one to me doesn't look as much like it. So I'll show y'all. Okay. This is the second one. See, it really, I mean, it's pretty, but it just looks almost like an ice cream. So it's thicker. And then this one to me looks more like what a snow cone would look like. Where's the back? There it is. That looks more of like what a snow cone would look like, the way it's set up. Because they always like mound up on the top. They don't do this thing.
Right. Yeah.
I
They're
may
always.
take part of this out before this sets up. You use less resin and it was stick. I don't know. I really like the first one because it had more resin than Epsom salt. And make sure if you use Epsom salt that you get the plain, not the flavored. Because some of them smell.
When I went to do mine, I had lavender at home, and I didn't want to use my lavender on a fake bake, so I went and just bought the cheap kind.
Yeah.
The plain cheap.
Yes. I got
Walmart.
this. I think I got it at Walmart. It wasn't very much.
Yeah.
Tommy used to take the Epsom salt baths, and he loved them because it helps his joints and his skin and everything. So he doesn't take the bath as much as he used to. He likes showers because we got a huge new shower. And he said if he wants to soak, he'll just go get in the hot tub.
There you go. He's got his plan.
Yes.
He's got his plan.
Yes. Well, let me read who's after us. We've got 2 more lives today, 2 more duos. All right. After us today is Craney Creations with Shannon. And she has Embellished the Season is with her. And then at 4 is Pretty NLC with Nancy and Michelle's Creative Treasures. And if you didn't catch anybody earlier this morning, go back and watch the replays. I was on at 10 with Cece. And then 11 was Jane Ann with Uniquely Chic by Jane Ann with Marissa from Das Craft Boutique. At noon was Angeline Weppa with Angeline Crafting Boutique, and she was with Crafting with Joanne Brandy. And then at 1, right before us, was Lydia with Lydia's Creations and Jones Designs and Creations. So it's a full day.
It
full
is
Monday.
A full day.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I enjoy it.
I love that so much. I'll add rhinestones to this little M&M like I always do. And then, like I said, guys, I have a whole desk full of tiny little candies, doodads. I'll fill them in so there aren't any spaces. I'll go around and around and around, and then I'll come back and add the sprinkles and the glitter. So
that'll be so cute. I can't wait to see it when it's done.
Me too.
And how the tumbler you're going to put down in it. I think that's a cool idea.
Yeah, then this way I can use it to drink, but I don't have to worry about putting it in a sink to try to wash out the contents. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it. We all will see you again next Monday for the next installment of the Pink Frosting Divas. Until then, guys, be sweet. Bye.
Have a good 4th.